We all remember a few years ago when Golden State Warriors superstar Kevin Durant went down with an injury in the 2019 finals. As Toronto won the series in 6, Durant had to make a decision, and his decision was to leave Golden State to join the Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie Irving. Now let's take it back to the 2018-2019 NBA offseason and season, where I'm going to turn off all the injuries, where Kevin Durant is now on the Golden State Warriors fully healthy with a chance to win the championship back-to-back, leaving him with a probable cause to stay in Golden State. But as well as that, we have Kyrie Irving in Boston, Kawhi in Toronto, Kristaps still in New York Knicks, Harden and CP in Houston, as well as some more other transactions. So guys, this is a re-simulation of the 2018 offseason as well as the 2019 season on NBA2K21 Next-Gen with live games. This concept might seem a little confusing at first, but as we go over the simulation, it'll make a lot more sense. So without further ado, let this video begin. Here we go. Highlights of the 2018 NBA redraft in today's simulation. With the number 1 pick overall, Luka Doncic went to the New York Knicks to join Kristaps Porzingis. How crazy is that? And the number 10 overall pick was Trae Young, and that's the Los Angeles Clippers. As we look over the draft summary, Luka went first, and like I said, this isn't the actual draft order of the teams back in 2018. This is a simulation, so I did a season before that to get to this point. And how about Jaren Jackson going number 2 to the Sacramento Kings? Young goes 10 to the Clippers, Mikal Bridges to the Pacers, Shai Alexander is now a Brooklyn Net. It's funny because the knowledge we have now, Shai Alexander would be a top 3 pick easily in this draft, but he went about 14. But that will wrap it up. Let's check out what happened around the league. Just like many other stars in the simulation, Kyrie still in Boston, Kawhi still in Toronto, LeBron James will not go to the Los Angeles Lakers, and it only makes sense. He will stay with the Cleveland Cavaliers for the 2019 NBA season, and Jimmy Butler, the Minnesota Timberwolves, will remain a Timberwolf. But however, the only trade we really saw is Kyle Lowry as a result of not being happy with the trade from DeMar DeRozan for Kawhi Leonard. He's going to be joining the Dallas Mavericks, and that will wrap up the offseason. Let's get into the rosters. Those were the main transactions as we're on the rosters. There were a couple little ones as we'll go over them. This is the 2018-2019 NBA season with the rosters as they were. We see Andrew Wiggins went to the Milwaukee Bucks on the simulation. Zach LaVine with Andre Drummond in Chicago. Cleveland Cavaliers kept LeBron James. He didn't go to Los Angeles. That means New Orleans still has Anthony Davis. The Celtics with Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward. Imagine if they never split apart. That's also part of the video. It's not just Kevin Durant staying with the Golden State Warriors, but again, this is all a simulation on NBA2K21. This is the 2019 season. We remember the Kawhi Leonard Raptors won that year, but Kevin Durant went down with an injury. So if he stays healthy and he wins the championship, we will do a part 2. Kevin Durant re-signs with Golden State because most likely if he does win that championship, I think he stays with Golden State. But as you see, the New York Knicks, who thought this would happen? Luka and Porzingis teaming up. And man, they predicted the future in this one. The Lakers, their core, Brandon Ingram, Randall Lonzo Ball, the Magic, Vucevic. Dallas now with Kyle Lowry, DeMarcus Cousins, Dennis Schroeder. They changed up a little bit there. And you guys have to remember, this simulation is before the Raptors actually won a championship, meaning Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry were never actually teammates. So that's how it's going to go for this simulation in today's video. Of course, Anthony Davis on the Pelicans. The Pistons, I guess they just picked up Dwayne Wade. I don't know. Toronto, like I said, Kawhi, Siakam, Van Vliet. And as we look over these rosters, who are your guys' favorite teams? Honestly, let me know down below. I'm curious to see what your favorite team was back then. If you changed, if you switched up, or you stayed loyal like me and my Celtics, or you're just maybe one of those Brooklyn Net fans. Who knows? I don't know. But listen, as we go over this, we see Russ and Paul George with the OKC Thunder as well still. And as everybody is kept where they're at on their teams, Jimmy Butler is still in the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Durant, as we see, back in Golden State, fully healthy with Curry Thompson, Draymond Green, and the rest of the crew. Also Grayson Allen. They did get him in the draft, the redraft, I should say. But let's simulate to the end of the season and see what happens. And the MVP goes to Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets. Rookie of the Year goes to Luka Doncic, 18 points a game. Dejounte Murray. Then we got the defensive player. Most improved goes to Lonzo Ball of the Lakers. And the first team All-NBA, Damian Lillard, Stephen Curry, Giannis, LeBron James, and the MVP Jokic. The league leader in points, led by Donovan Mitchell with 33 points a game, followed behind Curry. You see Ingram in there, LeBron, Durant, D'Angelo Russell, LaVine. But what we've been waiting for, the playoffs. And in the East, it's led by Kyrie Irving and the Celtics, followed behind the Raptors with Kawhi, the Bucks, the Sixers, the Hawks, the Magic. LeBron goes with the 7 seed Cavaliers, 8 seed Chicago Bulls, Hornets miss out, Wizards, Nets, Miami, and New York is last. And on the Western Conference, the Rockets with hard number 1, Denver Nuggets, Spurs, Jazz, the Warriors are tied. They could have been the 3 seed, but everybody had that 48-win team. Lakers make it, Kings, Timberwolves just miss out, Clippers do not make it. But guys, those are the standings. You see the schedule for this 2019 NBA playoff re-simulation here on 2K21 Next-Gen. This is going to be a lot of fun. Make your predictions down below. We're going to get into the first round. Road to the championship begins here. Let's go. We begin these playoffs in Los Angeles, where the Lakers are in the playoffs as the 7th seed. They have a chance to win this game and extend the series. They are down in it. The Nuggets looking to close it out with a sweep on the road. Here comes Ingram, up by 1. The layup is good. Lakers lead by 3 in overtime with 32 seconds. And now Denver down by 3. Can they come back and win this game to close this one out? And they're going to use their last timeout, but how about the shot from Brandon Ingram? And the Lakers have the momentum. After the timeout, 28 seconds, fans on their feet, Denver down by 3, they inbound, it goes to Jamal Murray, guarded by the most improved player of the year, Lonzo Ball, right side isolated, 12 on the shot clock, Murray needs to get it going, breaks his ankles, pull up, puts it in. Huge shot from Jamal Murray. It's a 1-point game still, however. They need to play the foul game, not on the bonus yet, so they're going to foul twice, and Lonzo Ball will get fouled, but that's not enough. As they foul a second time, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope going to the line as he misses the first. Caldwell-Pope. Now the Nuggets don't have to go for 3 anymore out of timeouts. Caldwell-Pope misses both. Rebounded by Millsap. Denver down by 1. A chance to win the series on the road. 9 seconds. Jamal Murray guarded by Lonzo. 5. Gary Harris to motion. Pick from Jokic. Murray the fadeaway. Back rim. Lakers hold on, and they will force Game 5. Huge win here at home, and can they come back in this series? We go to Sacramento, in the 1 seed in the East. Probably the Golden State Warriors' biggest threat is the Houston Rockets, as they will take down the Kings in a clean sweep in this first round. And speaking of Golden State, the Warriors, who actually went to the NBA Finals that year in 2019 but ended up losing, are going to move to the second round as Kevin Durant straight disrespectful to the San Antonio Spurs. They will knock them off in 5 games, setting up a great match against the Rockets. As we head to Boston, where the Celtics lead the series 3-1. Down by 2 as Jaylen Brown throws it away. They get the Chicago Bulls win this game and extend the series. We saw the Lakers do it. In the corner, the 3 is no good. Boston with a chance to tie again after the miss from Chicago. 34 seconds in the Garden. Jaylen Brown cut off nicely, driving right on the baseline, gets in the paint, the layup, it's no good. Ball tipped, and here comes the rookie for Chicago. 4-second stop differential. It goes to Zach LaVine, looking for the dagger. Can they take this series to 6 against the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference? Shot clock down to 10 seconds. Boston in need of a stop. Hayward will defend. Shot clock now down to 5 seconds. Motion is the players. LaVine driving right. Pull up jumper. In and out. Rebounded by Al Horford. Boston is still down by 2 points. They're going to need a bucket. Or can Chicago get a stop and win this game to 4-6? Let's find out. Here we go. Al Horford to inbound. 3.7 remaining. No timeouts. Will it be Irvin or Tatum? Horford looking in. Finds Morris. Going right side. Brown wide open. Bang! Celtics win this series. Jaylen Brown got open. Knocked down the 3. And Boston is moving on. They win in 5 games. I can't believe how open he got. What was Chicago doing? Jaylen Brown from downtown, and that's going to do it. What a wild finish. And the Celtics survive with the Orlando Magic knocking off Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks in 6 games. Here we go. The Milwaukee Bucks went to the Eastern Conference Finals that year, lost to the Raptors, and this time they're going down in the first. As we head to Cleveland, down the wire, LeBron James and the 7-seed Cavaliers looking to force 7 against the actual team who won it that year, the Toronto Raptors. 13 seconds, up by 1, looking for the dagger. They have the mismatch. Thompson, tough shots, won't go. Toronto, no timeouts, looking to win this series. 3, 2, goes back to Kawhi. No. Cleveland holds on, and we're going to 7. Oh my goodness, the 7th-seeded Cavaliers and LeBron James keep this series alive. We'll be back there later for that. And we go to Atlanta, where the Philadelphia 76ers are going to follow the Atlanta Hawks in 6 games. Weird first round, I know. A lot of teams extending the series. A lot of teams going down like Philly, Milwaukee. And now in Utah, it's the Jazz taking on the Portland Trailblazers in a 7-game series that went the distance. But 110-95, Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum will go down to Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert in the first round. And we head to Game 7 in the East. We remember that crazy end of Game 6. The Cavs forced it. LeBron on the drive. LeBron James with the throwdown as the Cavaliers are looking to put a hole in history as the Raptors, who went to the finals, now find themselves down 1 in the first round of the Eastern Conference. 40 seconds. Leonard needs to come up big. VanVleet wide open, a 3. Missed it. Rebounded by Thompson. 33 seconds. 11 second shot differential. LeBron James. Can he get the dagger again? Crossover on Anunoby. Anunoby wants to test. LeBron drives past. Throws it down. LeBron James had himself a fourth quarter. 22 seconds. Toronto down by 3. Will they go for the quick 2? Kawhi driving. Crossover in the paint. Layup is off the rim and no good. Cleveland the rebound. And shocker in Toronto. The Cavaliers, the 7th seed, will knock off the Raptors, the team that made it to the NBA Finals this season, and they're going down the first round. Can you believe it? It's all over. As we see some history in the Western Conference in this first round, the Los Angeles Lakers down 3-0 in the series, come back and take down the 2 seed with the MVP with Jokic, 146-141 in Game 7. Lakers move on. We enter the conference semifinals after that weird first round, but we are here and you guys see the teams. Listen, I hope your team is still in it. If not, you could choose another one, but this simulation is going to continue here on NBA2K21. Let's keep it going. And so I guess it really doesn't matter what seed LeBron James is in the playoffs, as a 7-seeded Cavaliers are going to sweep the Orlando Magic in the conference semifinals, advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals, something they didn't do that year. And now we go to Utah, the Los Angeles Lakers, who surprised me by making the playoffs and also winning a series, will fall short of 5 games to the Utah Jazz. And we go to Golden State, what a second-round matchup. Houston versus the Warriors. On the drive, it's Capella. The layup is no good. Rebound, the push-off. He doesn't take it, now does, missed again. Golden State with the ball up 1, 36 seconds, looking to close out this series and win in 6 games. Curry a deep 3, rules out. Houston the rebound down 1, and remember these teams played in the Western Conference Finals in real life that year. Rockets lost in 6 as Harden wide open, puts it in from way downtown. And all of a sudden, can the Rockets force 7 on this Warriors team? 18 seconds, Curry down by 2. They have Durant, Thompson, and Steph. Who will they go to? Shot clock turned off. Will they take it all the distance? Curry the drive. Wide open lane. Doesn't take it. Oh! My goodness. What a dunk from the big fella. And that's going to tie up the game with 7.6. Golden State and Oracle is after the timeout, looking to win the game in 4-7. The ball is in the Beard's hands. Step back. Good! James Harden, cold-blooded shot, 2.1 Curry for the win. Stephen Curry from way downtown, and the Warriors are moving the Western Conference Finals. I am speechless. Again, these 2K half-court, full-court shots are the most rare things we will ever see in these videos. Like, you can't do anything about it, as the Rockets, pure misery, are going home. And after that crazy series, I still can't get over it. The Boston Celtics will knock off the Atlanta Hawks in 6 games, meaning they will play the Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Kyrie Irving is going to the Conference Finals, and here we go. In the West, Utah, Golden State after that crazy shot from Curry. And in the East, Boston, Cleveland. Best of 7 to see which 2 teams are advanced to the NBA Finals. Here we go. Just like they did in 2019, the Golden State Warriors will advance to the NBA Finals. Instead of knocking off the Rockets in the Conference Finals, they knock off the Utah Jazz in 5 games. And can they go back with a fully team and win? And as we go to the East, who will they play? Overtime game in Boston, Game 7, Eastern Conference Finals. It all comes down to this. LeBron James and the Cavs down 1, 42 seconds on the road. LeBron in the paint, Thompson blocked by Tatum. Here come the Celtics up by 2, looking for the dagger. Brown, Irving wide open. He missed it. Nobody can get a basket in overtime. 7 seconds off differential. Cleveland still down by 2. LeBron driving on Tatum. Floater. Oh, it's an oop to Tristan Thompson. tie ball game in Boston. 21 seconds. A chance to win the series and move the NBA Finals. It's Jason Tatum. One-on-one LeBron. Draws the double. Wide open. Horford puts it in. Cleveland calls a timeout. Sellers lead by 2. 12.4 remaining. The fans are on their feet. After the timeout, LeBron with 7 seconds. A chance to force overtime. Win the series. Or if he misses it, Cleveland's going home. Around the pick. Pull up. Nails it. Clutch shot from LeBron James. Point 3. No timeouts. Can Kyrie pull a Curry? No. Overtime 2 in Boston of Game 7. Eastern Conference Finals up next. An intense game here now with 29 seconds. Cleveland up by 1 and they will inbound with the ball. Can they get a shot in the dagger? Boston needs to stop in the paint. Blocked by Tatum. Again. They have to capitalize. Down 1. Irving again. Missed. Rebounded by Thompson. And Kyrie Irving can't make the clutch buckets. At the line, LeBron James needs to make 2 to make it a 3-point game as he got the first. 14.9. LeBron rolls the second one off the rim. Rebounded by Boston. Out of timeouts. Looking to force triple overtime and win the series. Jason Tatum, 7 seconds. Will it go back to Irving? Tatum isolated. Draws the double. In the paint. Fade away. Not a good look. And the Celtics will go down. The Cleveland Cavaliers are your Eastern Conference champions. What a finish in double overtime. It came down to the wire, but the 7th seed is moving on. And for the NBA Finals, it was the Warriors versus Raptors. But for this one, it's Warriors versus Cleveland. Best of 7 for the NBA Championship. Who you got? Durant versus LeBron. Here we go. Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Durant 1-on-1, up by 1 point, looking for the dagger to close out this series. 7 on the shot clock. Series of moves. Crossover. Puts it in. What a play from Kevin Durant. No timeouts. Cleveland series on the line. Down by 3. 7 seconds. Clarkson. Wide open is Nance. Missed it. Golden State the rebound. And that should do it. And so we re-simulate this season here on NBA 2K. It comes down to Game 5 of the NBA Finals, and the Warriors will do it. They are your NBA champions of the world. They knock off the Cavaliers in 5 games. A fully healthy Kevin Durant gets the job done. A repeat from Golden State. And guys, if this video gets over 2,000 likes, I will simulate the next season here on 2K again. That is part number 2. If you guys want it, leave a like and comment down below. But what a crazy finish. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and simulation. I always appreciate the support. I read every single comment. You guys are honestly the realest. Again, thank you so much for watching. It's Halftime Productions, and we out.